What's up, everybody? Your boy Blake, Money Blake Weather, Loaded Joe's MMA podcast. This episode a little bit different. Of course, talking fighting. Of course, we're talking fighters, talking all that good stuff. But I wanted to do this episode a little bit different. I wanted to drop some major key, in the words of DJ Khaled, some major key alerts, because I feel like a lot of people, they won't let you in on the inside word of like what it's like to be a fighter, what you need to do to be successful, and it's very important. It's very important to be that guy and go live. So I mean, this is all about a hustle. This is all about maintaining the hustle. And just like that, I'm going to give a shout-out to all my sponsors, and then we'll get started. Wait for some people to get loaded over here and get started on the podcast, tune in, and everything. Because, of course, we got Mike Estus right behind me. But shout-outs to all the sponsors, Fightbook MMA. Check them out. Who else we got? Gear Athletics, GetGearWorldwide.com. Austin Kickboxing Academy. Who else? God, I'm missing some, and that's not good. Zen Soap. Appreciate Zen Soap. Also, NOP Media and Total Nutrition Amarillo. Without further ado, though, I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to... Let me make sure I get this shared real quick. It's not your... Your what? Did I misspell a your? Because I can always edit that. Share to a page. Nothing. We got commenters. Anyways, without further ado, Mike Estus. Mike, what's up, man? They can see you.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing today, brother?
Doing good. Just my Sunday's kind of open a little bit, but you're my special guy, so I left it open for you today.
That's because I'm Felicia Free, man.
Yeah, that's right. But it's Sunday.
Even though it's Sunday, we're gonna do it again on a Monday. But I reached out to you. We've had you on the show before, but you're a hustler, man. You are like the Midwest version of Jay-Z in the MMA world. Like, you hustling, you straight selling tickets, you're getting sponsors, and I feel like that's something that a lot of people just don't do, or they don't do it enough. And I wanted to have you on to kind of talk about that. So, what's the first thing, man, being a successful fighter, besides training? Because you seem to have the knack down of creating a draw and bringing in people. So what's your secret, man?
You just kind of got to, make your promoter happy, make people happy. Be active on Facebook. I mean, Facebook's like the number one thing to post on, out of all social media. There's a difference between being annoying and letting people know if you're selling tickets. Don't act like some ghetto fuck person that just puts dumbass statuses all the time about your personal life and stuff like that. If you're a fighter, just post about your ticket sales. If they share something on Facebook, don't share it from the promoter. Include the picture, save the photo, and then put it on yourself. So you're just not sharing stuff. So it's more caring. It's more personal if it comes like from you rather than sharing it from somebody. So maybe share it, but then like save the photo. Put it on. Always promote yourself. Let people know literally every single day. Hey, I'm still selling tickets. This will be a good fight for me. I've been training here. I've been doing this here. And then obviously download all social media possible that you can and do the same thing on there too.
Well, how is it like reaching out to new sponsors? Because you seem to have a knack for it, man. You throw events, you're a promoter yourself, but you're also a fighter. You walked me through some shit. You helped me work on my pitch letter. You got to have a pitch letter. I mean, what are the steps to getting a sponsor, man, as a fighter? You're a brand new fighter. You're trying to get some fun, something to cover, training or something like that. So what's your approach? What's your take on it, man?
Well, I don't know. Just be a people person. Talk to people. The richest people are the people that you never ever expect either. If you're trying to get money, always be nice to anybody because you have no clue who they are or who they know. Get your name out there. If you live in a smaller town, even if you live in a bigger town, go to businesses. Let them know you're fighting. Have like a little resume, filled out. Type it about like, oh, I've got fight of the night on this date. I've done this. I've tried out the Ultimate Fighter. Just anything to do with fighting possible. If they say they don't have time right now, or email it to people. I've literally Googled on how to get sponsors on Google, and I think like there was 50 people that are bagging, and you literally just got to email all of them. And I think I emailed almost all of them, and I got back like 13 replies, and I got 4 sponsors out of it. I mean, it's better than nothing. It's just a lot of hard work. Local gyms, you can hang up that resume that you have or whatever about you, and always do not shut up on Facebook or social media at all.
What social media site works the best for you, my man? Is it Facebook?
I say Facebook's my number 1.
And number 2?
Number 2, probably Snapchat.
Oh, Snapchat?
I think so. Because people are seeing your pictures, and then you can take the photos out of your memories and add your own text to it.
Right. Or you can send people dick pics and say, like, come to my fights and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like
you just write it on your dick, like, my fight is this date, you know?
What the fuck, bro? But you know what I mean? No, for real. Like let's say, for instance, you go to my fight poster, right?
Yeah.
You have fight poster, take that out of your fucking camera roll, please come to my fight, I have tickets, add that to the text, send it to motherfuckers all the way down the list and on your story.
Do you find it...
End of you training.
Right.
Looking for sponsors, blah, blah, blah. Save the video even, if you think it's cool enough, and then just send it to people. I don't know. There's millions of things that you can do to get out there. I've had millions. You're the only one I've only talked to personally about this stuff.
I know, yeah.
I've had so many freaking people ask me how I do it, that they should have do it. You stay loyal to a promoter, too. Don't be going around and fighting. It's good to fight and get your name out there, but pick a good, loyal base where you can fight at for a certain promoter, and don't fight freaking 45 days, before, you have your fight and stuff like that. Always make sure you're being happy. You're always being professional, no matter where you go.
Right. As somebody who you have, did you have the knowledge that you have? But was it because you're just naturally you're naturally talkative, or did you have to come out of that shell and realize, look, I got to step out of my comfort zone and start doing this shit if I want to make this, if I want people to know me, if I want people to know Mike Estus is the real pretty boy, or was that just kind of always something, because some people, they are a little bit more, quiet, naturally. Like, it seems like most fighters I just want to train and, that's it. But this isn't just about training. This is about training, selling tickets, being the draw. So, I mean, is that something that came natural to you as far as, talking to people, or is that something you develop more and more, especially being in a business like this?
I've always been a talkative person. What helps the most, like I said, from not being a talker is posting on Facebook. I have some real quiet guys on my team, and I tell them to post on Facebook, and they don't even hardly talk at the gym. Always had this ability to, get my name out there and do those kind of things, but you just got to practice, You got to practice. A lot of people have freaking iPhones and iPads. Go to your notes, write ideas down. You could be literally driving past somebody, in your car. Just anything that just comes to your head that can help you just type, or just hey, what that guy said, that's a good idea. I should get that. Write it down. Then you just kind of put it all together, and then when you write your little thing, like your resume, then you can go back and add on to that. But if you don't talk, just talk on Facebook then, because you're typing it, and nobody can hear you talk then.
Right. And I mean, you gave me some ideas too, and I mean, I hope you don't mind me sharing them. Just as far as like, what really helped me was the pitch, making a pitch email, and sending it to all these companies, and without giving too much away of everything that's on yours though, but like putting your accomplishments, putting how long you've been in the game, what you can bring, where people are gonna find you at, how many people are gonna see you.
What you can do for them.
Right, what you can do for them.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to...
Suck ass as a fighter. You know what? If you do suck and stuff like that, I hope that you're putting in the work. But always train. But if you don't have a good record, sometimes sponsors do not care about that. Like I said, it sounds really bad, and I've told you this, but I've lost 2 or 3 fights in a row, and I still have had before because I'm always promoting them, liking their stuff on Facebook, inviting people. Dude, it's so annoying, and it takes forever getting people one by one to like that person's page. Then you can text your sponsor like, "See, bro, I got a lot of likes coming your way. Make sure you stay on top of everything." It's a lot of work, but you can live a worse life.
Right. Is it what for a fighter who just wants to train and just. I mean, it takes time to reach out to people. I mean, as far as this goes, as far as being a fighter, having time to train, and then having time to do this. I mean, do you recommend like a good time, like at night, in the morning, or devoting time to it? Do you write down, I have this agenda, I have this plan, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z? Have you been in the game so long you kind of just freestyle and you have your own schedule? What do you do personally when, say, you got a fight or something like that?
Yeah, like I said, practice. If I have something big coming up, and I know I'm going to post it ahead of time, I'll make sure I post it. Because then it's going through that feed right away. Then if you have other accounts, like if you're a fighter, like an athlete page, kind of like how a business page, share that to the page because then it keeps going back on top of the feed. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's it.
What are like 3 things you wish you knew when you first got in the game that you know now that could really help out just a young up-and-comer, or something that you tell people that train out of your gym even when they're getting started looking to try and establish their name or try and get sponsors and stuff like that, man?
I don't know. I'll act like I don't, because I always did. Like, even when you go travel somewhere, like their page, just, here, say the question one more time. I kind of know what I'm going to say, but say it again one more time.
Like your top 3 things that you would tell somebody if you were their manager.
I always add people on Facebook. That's huge, because it's networking, even if they're not from here. Like, how you always get the request to add, like, somebody. Well, like, if it's a guy going like this, add him, because you don't know who's he going to know. I wish I would have did that more. I always add people, even if I don't know them, but I know that they're, like, I know of them, and they're, like, fighters, or, like, a promoter, add them. You know what I mean? I wish I would have stayed a little more active on Facebook in the beginning, and stayed on top of things. And then the number one thing that's helped me a lot is sending emails. Like what I was telling you about, write everything down with all your accomplishments and then send emails. That's big, because rich people like emails. They do. The rich people like emails, man. They like that shit. It's like, oh yeah, I never get on Facebook. Just email me.
Yeah, just send them emails, not dick pics.
Yeah, not dick pics. Yeah, don't Snapchat me. What's Snapchat?
For sure, man. And then the last thing?
I don't know. Kind of said it all.
Just talking. It seems like just talking with anybody.
Yeah, just talk to people. Yeah. Just get your name out there. I don't know. Just even if you see your friends, always just be like, "Hey, man, remember I got a fight coming up. If you want tickets." I don't know, shit like that. Just don't be shy and bashful and have fucking 5 general admission tickets in your pocket. Don't say shit.
Do you find it because the more you talk to people, like the more you find you have support that you didn't know you had before? You're like, I don't really want to talk to them. I don't think they'll come. or it's a family member or a friend, and you tell them, "Oh, I'm a fighter. I'm gonna fight so and so," and they're like, "Oh shit, where can I get tickets?"
It's always the people you don't expect.
Yeah, exactly, man.
He's the biggest fucking hobo ever.
And they make it out
buy
there.
like 3 tables. I've had people that you're like, oh my god, dude. I'll be like, tell my girlfriend, can you believe he bought 4 tables and 10 VIPs and gave me sponsorship? That guy? And then she'll be like, yeah, that's crazy, huh? But I'll hook it back. Once, like, hey, what's up? Go here, this guy. Take a picture with them, like, had a lot of fun. I'm glad this is his first time at the fight, you know.
Oh, Mike Estus. Mikey, can you hear me? Mike? How rude. That's been Mike Estus. I mean, if anybody has any questions for Mike, definitely shoot them on this way. But he's giving out these tips. I wish a lot more fighters would do the things he's saying to do, because it just seems like just talking with people and getting out of your comfort zone, it seems like. I mean, just in my experience as a podcast host, just talking with the people that you don't think are going to be into MMA or even want to support what you're doing, they seem to be the ones that'll throw support your way. So, you know, yeah, you reach out and talk to everybody. I can definitely attest with that with Mike. Hopefully we can get you a few more pieces of advice from him. Can you see me?
What?
I said, can you see me?
Yeah, this camera right here. It didn't do it, baby. There it is.
I see you again, you old sexy beast.
Dear Lord.
But yeah, man, it just seems like talking with people is the key.
Yeah. Talk to the people that you don't want to talk to. How about that?
Talk to the people you don't want to talk to. That's it, man.
100%.
Mike, where can people reach out to you if they want to get some advice from you? What do you got going next? I mean, you're a guy I definitely respect. You have a hustle. You're always doing some shit, whether it's fighting, you're a coach, you're a gym owner, you're a promoter. What do you got going next? Where can people reach out to you if they want to get some advice from you, man?
On Facebook, Mike Estus. They can like my page, Estus Mixed Martial Arts. Estus MMA, PHF Karate, downtown Mason City. Twitter, Real Pretty Boy 23. Instagram, Real Pretty Boy. Snapchat for no dick pics, Real Pretty Boy.
Or the occasional one.
Yeah.
Or the occasional one. Mike, awesome having the occasional one. Whatever, whatever happens when you're a loaded Joe. But yeah, when's the next event happening? And just throw that out there so people know, man.
January 14th, Mason City, Iowa, North Iowa Fairgrounds, the Olson Building. Tickets are $20 for general, $30 for table. Table seats 8. You don't have to buy a whole table to sit at a table. $40 VIP. Doors open at 6. Showtime at 7 o'clock. There will be beer there, pizza, bitches, fights, all that. Everything will be there. It's all good.
Dick pics, bitches, all of it, man. It's gonna be phenomenal. Mike, always pleasure talking with you, man. Definitely thank you for the time, and I'm sure everybody out there thanks you for the tips. We're gonna try and get this going a lot more, and if you got any more tips, reach out to me. We'll do this again, and hell yeah, man, it's been awesome having you on, bro. It's a new setup, a new Facebook Live setup, man. So yeah, hell yeah, man.
Man, you're the #1 podcast. You and my Dr. B, he'd kill me if I said that. But you guys, I like you guys both. You're my good friends, so yeah, it was cool. You guys are both tied for #1.
Well, I'll take it. Fuck it. I definitely appreciate that, Mike. I'll stay in touch with you, brother. Merry Christmas to you, and best of luck with your event. And I'm always asking you questions, man. So I thank you for the time, brother.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, man. You have a good night, man. Peace.